What's up, mi familia? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I am struggling to get an intro out here, so we're just gonna get straight to it. You already know that we're blessed and highly favored, meaning no other born shall prosper. That being said, we're gonna give all the praise to the Most High, and we're gonna keep it there, keep it short, and keep it simple. And that is very much appropriate. The first and only oracle card on the table. Let's just run through one more time. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Is this what it is? Is this what it is? Okay, we got two. Okay. Okay, yeah. I feel like I almost had to force these two to come out. Like, these are like sub messages, and this is our message. But, you know, I'm here. You're here. Let's see what's good. Bottom of the deck, your hard work is paying off. New moon Capricorn. Talk to me nice. We deserve this. I'm tired of being thugs in this etherhood. Not really is who we are. Alright, so, let's look at the subs before we get to the main guy. Alright, look at the bigger picture. Full moon Sag. Okay. Alright. Okay. And then full moon Pisces. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Honestly, that's like the story of my life, so this ain't new. Alright, but at the end of the day, we need to get probably more practical. Right? Probably more practical. Come up with an actual plan we can possibly even touch, see, possibly. I'm just saying. All right, but it's coming together. As we can see with this, nothing will come of the situation. You're probably like, bro, what the heck is that? How dare you even say this is good, right? Well, this is good because think of it this way. We're running a marathon, right? We're running a relay race, right? You feel me? You ran your portion. You cannot run your teammate's portion. You have to hand off your baton, right? So right now, the universe, the Most High, they're over here orchestrating and co-creating. They're like, look, how are we gonna get this together? You feel me? I gotta get there. My time's coming. Hold up, gotta go. Grabs the baton. They're out. You feel me? Now you're just standing there, and you're like, what the heck's going on? All right, it's your time to stand there. You did your portion. All right, relax, fall back. And honestly, silencio is a good thing. A lot of good things happen in silence. Think about it. When you sleep, your body's healing. Right? For 9 months, you're over here creating a whole life form that's gonna walk around and terrorize this earth. All right, a child, you feel me? A beautiful little blessing. You know what I mean? Great things come from silence. All right. So with that being said, we don't want to make any purchases. We don't want to make any large, real, long-term commitments at this time. All right, it's manifesto time, and the truth is, we gotta be very particular because we want the baby to come out appropriately. I don't know if like you sit a certain way or something, but you feel me? We have to be particular. We have to be careful. Alright, there's like rules and stuff and foods we can't be eating at this time. I don't know if that's like a literal thing, but like for the babies, I know you can't have like seafood, and I know you can't drink with the baby, and I know you can't smoke with the baby. So you know what? You see where I'm going with this, right? The silence is a good thing. Alright, silence is a beautiful thing. All praise to the Most High. Alright, so we need to look at the picture, bigger picture, and yes, everything is coming together. Spirit saying, look, yes, you're here, yes, you're getting the downloads, but you need a practical plan in order to deliver and birth this bad boy. What are you doing? You feel me? So couldn't get an intro. Guess we got one. All praise to the Most High. Oh, and bottom of the deck, let's just go back to that new moon Capricorn. All right, so this is the new moon energy coming in. All right, we cleared all this out. We made space for this. God, the universe comes by. All right, puts everything on pause, towers that out of here. The new energy comes in. Everything we've been creating, everything we've been developing, everything we've been becoming. Because you don't get what you want, you get what you are, or at least the energy you put out in this beautiful etherhood. All right, lock in, guys. We got this, and gals. All right. Influence in the read. Bottom of the deck. We've got the Nine of Cups. All right, so let's be realsies. We're very much emotionally fulfilled. All right, as you can see, these cups, they're all so different. The colors, the textures, the backgrounds. All right, this is one of my first times really looking at the deck. So, please. All right. Very different cups, but oh so beautiful. They complement each other as they come together to create a full set, but let's be real, there's one freaking cup missing to complete this. Alright, we need a 10 of cups and we got 9, and more than likely it's a relationship. But let's see what this is. 5, 2, 7 of cups. Is this what we've been daydreaming and fantasizing about? I don't know. Let's get to it. But with the 9 of Cups, it's very much a happy and emotionally fulfilled energy. Okay? Now, I do believe it's the masculine energy as I read, but emotionally fulfilled is single energy, and it's more about the feelings. Alright? That's what we're moving for. Alright? emotional fulfillment. Bottom deck, we got the Star, baby. Let's go. All right, okay. Let's see what we got. The Chariot. Okay. I'm hearing a successor, a winner, a victor. As we can see, somebody seems to be traveling with a rather large chariot. All right, that flag, they seem to be heading towards their journey on a very narrow path. But look, their chariot is huge. All right, it's like they have the Maybach in like the 1400s or whatever year this may or may not be. But nonetheless, somebody's moving forward with their energy balanced. All right, because we already know only the Emperor and Empress have the keys to the chariot. Right, you have to be licensed for this. Right, and they're moving forward victoriously. I like it. 3 cups. Okay, celebrating. We're happy. All right, moving straight towards community, straight towards, honestly, barbecues, celebrations, communities, friendships, good times. And that fits the whole 9 of Cups vibe, all right? So this is perfect because you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So I got to put myself in the appropriate people, places, and things, not in the appropriate, right? In the appropriate situations that say this is me. Reverse psychology. All right, here we go with the Page of Wands. Okay. All right, so here we go. Okay, so maybe we've been manifesting this. Maybe we've been waiting for this to come about. But it looks like we're going to get news that it's time to move. All right, it's time to move forward. And it's something that, honestly, this little boy has wished upon the star for. All right, now with the star being there, clearly his prayers are being heard. And we've seen nothing's going to come of the situation because, kid, God hurt you. He passed that off to the universe. And they're now creating for you. Well, for you guys. Only because you're in alignment. Right? If you weren't in alignment, you wouldn't get that, kiddo. Alright, so here we go. The Ace of Pentacles. Yes. So the call, the announcement may come in. Alright, that seems to lead us directly down this path towards an Ace of Pentacles. The same star that we envisioned in real life, and we get to actually see it. Now you see that narrow path is very narrow, but we're still cruising. We don't have our chariot yet, but we've seen this in the sky for some time. It's just a matter of time before clearly it comes to fruition. Nonetheless, we've been on the appropriate path to lead us towards this Ace of Pentacles. All right, we got the Knight of Wands. Okay, now maybe we're excited, we're enthusiastic, we have scatterbug energy. All right, but honestly, who wouldn't? You're about to take on a full journey, a fully developed journey. That's like being a full-size adult in freaking Pump It Up or trampoline parks, and there's no kids, all adults, right? Glow in the dark, dodgeball. You feel where we're going with this? All right, no. All right, amusement park. All right. Flash passes. All right, nobody there. Okay, no kids, hardly any crowds. No lines, just you and your homies or girls doing your thing. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? All right, so we're excited, we're ready to go, but at the same time, we're armored up. All right, we're ready for the journey. All right, we're excited, we're enthusiastic, but we're armored up, we're cautious, which is appropriate because we learn and we do better. God willing, of course. Okay. I don't know what this meditation is in the background, but it's making me feel like an opera singer. Alright, so the Queen of Swords. Alright, we see you, baby. I start over here with the 7 of Wands. I don't know what that is. It could just be like protection. Alright. I don't know what that could possibly be. Let's just get straight to it. Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. To the Moon. Oh, we got interesting. Let's go. 4 Pentacles to the Hermit. So while we're on our own journey, very much excited, very much moving forward, as you can see, there's not anything on our mind but the 3 of Cups. Alright, now 3 of Cups, it's friends, it's community, it's good times. It's being able to go to the freaking coffee shop, not Starbucks, and relax and have a good time, good conversation with a stranger you never met, laugh, tell them to have a good day, and keep it pushing, and genuinely mean it. Both of you, right? That's what we're talking about, okay? Alright, okay. No, sorry, my bad. Alright, okay, cool. So, Homeo is over there minding his beeswax. He's on his journey. He's ready to move. On the other end, there seems to be some sort of barrier between the two. Now, maybe it's protection, which is what I was thinking. This path is protected. This homie's able to move. This homie is able to make things happen, right? But I'm thinking that the protection isn't necessarily, to protect them. I think it's more like a bumper to keep these two out of each other's lanes. Because it looks like on the other end, we have a Queen of Pentacles energy who seems to have deep emotions, but she's holding all this back. All right, now with her holding all this back, it starts to fester. All right, so it's just starting to bubble, and it's just starting to come up, and she's now finally taking that time to do some introspective work to figure out what the heck is going on. As you can see, we got the Queen of Swords over here, so there's a decision on her mind. There's something she has to get done, possibly something she might even have to cut with the sword. I'm just saying. I think there's 8 wands, 2 swords to the 2 of cups. Ooh, the devil. I just need a glimpse to see what's behind that so I can make a clear assessment for it once. Oh, alright, sweetheart, I see you. Alright, what's that? 5 and 3, that's 8 wands. Alright, so we have a little girl. So the little boy's over here on the journey. Little boy's over here ready to keep it moving. The little boy's over here manifesting, praying, and getting everything together. But it looks like this Queen of Pentacles, a feminine energy. Oh, feminine. Oh, that's interesting. That's odd. Oh my God. Wow. Excuse me. Cancel. Siri's over here trying to hop in our conversation. Anyway, 7 of Wands. So she's over here. 8 of Wands. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. She's over here with the bumpers, thinking, sifting through her emotions, feeling that she wants to give. With the 2 of Swords here, she's very much unaware of what's going to happen, but what she does see or acknowledge herself is that this at least has the potential to be a true 2 of Cups partnership, a true 2 of Cups situation. Alright, and honestly, it looks like she's really thinking about this with the Devil. She may even be getting frustrated. Now, if this is the person I'm thinking of, yeah, that's her. Alright, anyhow. You know what's crazy? I was thinking to myself not too long. I was having a conversation. I was like, you're gonna miss out on the greatest love story of your life. I wasn't talking to me. I was talking to somebody else. Right? Crazy, right? Irony. Now we're here on the table. What's that? 5 and 3. That's 8 pentacles. I can't really see with the lines, so I have to keep to make sure. Okay. So there we go. Queen, who's still hermiting, who's still keeping to herself, right? Who's still not coming forward and being honest, right? Seems to have that 10th pentacle. Now this is interesting because we're chasing cups, but she's a pentacle person, so it's cool. Let's go. All right. King of Swords to the Page of Swords. Bitch, what? Hold the fuck up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This feminine energy seems to have friends or a King of Swords energy who's actually keeping tabs on this particular Knight of Wands, Chariot driver, 3 Cups pursuer, right? 8 Pentacles. Yeah, so maybe they know where you work, maybe you're at their work, maybe you guys pass frequently, but there's somebody who seems to act like they're oblivious to everything, but they're watching everything. They're keeping tabs. They have a very long sword, so there's a lot of information going back. This is interesting. You know what? Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. I didn't do what I'm famous for. I completely forgot. The Fool. Is this accurate before we move over there? Is this accurate? Oh, bitch. Let's see what you are. Alright, we got boom, the Hanged Man. Stop and look at this from another perspective, please. Please look at this from another perspective. With the 6 of Swords, we're moving towards calmer waters. Yes, it's creepy, but let's look at this from another perspective. Before we jump to conclusions, though we will be jumping to conclusions. It's me. Sorry. Alright, over here, over here, over here. Is that the right order? I don't know the order. We're gonna leave it there. I don't think that's the right order to be a part of that. Come on, Bubby. You're messing up everything. Boom! Alright, Page of Pentacles on the table. Okay. What's that? 5 and 2. 7 swords. Oh. Okay. Ace of Wands. Ooh. To the 9 of Swords. So she's kind of nervous to ask for some of that wand. Right, right. But to be honest with you, she is orchestrating and calculating how she's gonna get to it. You feel me? Hey, nothing wrong with it. You feel me? Sometimes people feel like they have to work for what they're deserving of. And I'm not saying you gotta work for it. But hey, don't everybody like games? You know what? Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's just keep moving. Proceeding. I get a tower on that one. Wow. Oh, excuse me. I got a magician. She's like, you get better than a tower. It's already being manifested. Surprise. Oh my goodness, this is muy fantastico. 1606 on the clock. Oh, the lovers. Oh, she's talking real nice. Oh, she's talking real nice. And we're just over here on a journey, backpacking, ready to go. These are energies we all embody, by the way, so there's no judgment. There's no judgment. Can't be. Because you'd be judging yourself. Alright. Boom! Alright, so 7 of Pentacles. In due time, my love. In due time. She's putting things together. Making sure everything falls in the appropriate places. Alright, she's stacking up these pentacles. And honestly, you're not seeing anything because it's only 7 of Pentacles. So she's just hoping and praying everything moves appropriately. We already talked about things being manifested. The Queen of Swords here. She's discerning something. Maybe she's fine trimming, making sure everything is just right. Give me more. Ooh, the Sun in reverse. Why do I have a reversal in here? Oh my god. Okay, we'll take it. We'll see what's up. Now, though... The devil. Now, though it's the Sun in the reverse, it's still, like, to a muggle, it's still the happiest card in the deck. So, like, we're chilling, right? We're still good. It's just illuminating the shadow side of things. Oh, that does sound appropriate, especially with the moon. I don't know how you did that one, but that one was pretty fire. Alright. I don't know how he slipped a reversal in my deck, but that one was fire. So, it seems that, everything is now being illuminated. Alright, as we can see, we have 4 cups, and it's a bit of regret and sorrow that, like I said in the beginning, you're about to miss out on the greatest love story, and guess what? You're now starting to see it. I'm not mature enough for this, but I am at the same time. Alright, I'm so happy. Alright, so this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. Alright. Oh, let me see what that one was. Ooh. Queen of Wands on the table. Alright, so there we are with the Knight of Cups. Alright, ready to move in. So we're worried about the pentacle, the journey, and all that. And we got a beautiful feminine that's worried about us. And you know what's crazy? In the time that we haven't spoken or seen each other, it was silent. See? Everything ties back. Oh my god, isn't that like one of the rules? Everything is all connected, universal law of divine oneness. Something like that. I don't know, you know, I'm just saying. Feel me? Nikola Tesla also says something like that, and that's our uncle. My uncle, your uncle. Well, technically we're all cousins, but we're going to leave that there. 8 Pentacles. To the Queen of Wands. So she's working. This Queen of Wands, she's working. Blood, sweat, and tears. She's going to make this happen. Now, the Queen of Wands, oh, she's a master on that battlefield. So if she has to get out there and she has to get dirty, best believe you're going to have some problems. All right? But this particular Queen of Wands, she's working to clear up all these hidden icky feelings that she had to suppress. She had to hide, and she decided to hold back with the 4 of Pentacles and force her into some sort of introspection with that Hermit. Ain't God good all the time? Oh, this is awesome. What's that? Ooh, 5 of Wands. But there's some things we gotta work through. Alright, there's some things that gotta be worked through. Okay. But at the end of the day, with the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, this Queen of Wands will make it. She gonna make it. Alright? She just has to calm down. Get herself together. Balance your emotions, your actions, and your thoughts. And ground yourself. You feel me? You're good. Temper, temper, baby. Temper, temper. Anything else? 20:02 on the clock. Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow-moving track right now. Okay? But that's okay. You're carrying gold. Everybody else is carrying wands and freaking swords and a freaking cup. Bro's carrying a freaking cup, bro. You're carrying pentacles, gold. Alright? Calm down. Relax. Alright, and there we are with the Six of Wands. Yes, it's a slow and steady approach. It's a slow and steady road. But look, we will be successful. We will be victorious. We will have this new beginning. And it's all because you took that leap of faith and you jumped. And honestly, you didn't fight the silence. Don't fight the silence. I don't know why people fight the silence. Honestly, I used to hate the silence as well. But the truth is, beautiful things happen in silence. As I sleep, oh my God, it is a beautiful thing. The whole world is quiet. Everything is still. My body's healing and rejuvenating. That's my muscles like contracting and like, you feel me? Like all that's happening and stuff, you feel me? Like it's beautiful things happen in silence. Do not fight the silence. You know, that's the name of this reading. I dare you not to fight the silence. Ooh. Can I start using the title as messages? I think that'd be fire. Oh, and this is also like a current reading right now. I love you. I didn't know how to do the lives. But if you guys are down and you guys want me to start doing these readings live daily, probably like 5 or 4 days a week, not the 7 because they're not recorded, we could totally do that. Or at least like 2, maybe 1. Start off slow because, you know, light skinned people ain't the brightest. You feel me? Stubborn and stuff. We're doing what we want to do and like yeah, not the point. Let me know if you would like me to do these readings live. That way we can interact. And then tell me what time. That way when I'm reading the comments, I can be like, alright, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Most people are here at 12 in the afternoon on their lunch break. Alright, they can watch. You feel me? You feel me? Have your milk shoot out your nose while you're on your lunch break. That's hilarious. I would love that. Alright. Or like, you know, maybe it's like 9 p.m. Alright, after the end of the day when you're winding down. Right? You feel me? I'm not gonna lie, for me personally, I wouldn't mind taking a shower and eating after the tarot, right? You feel me? Relaxing, having my day after we have our time, like I'm hanging out and shit. Now come in, now I'm like chilling, like that'd be fire. So like, or in the mornings. But nah, it was so difficult getting an intro this morning. I think it'd be very difficult to get me up here and be like a good, because I like long readings. I like long readings. Okay? So anyway, let me know what you think, let me know what you want, and let me know. Let me know. Love you. Woohoo. Oh, so my favorite content creators right now at the time, they do this thing, him and his wife, where they go, so like, that's what I was doing, woohoo. I'm so sorry, like, that's their thing. So if I start doing that, that's their thing. That's not my thing. Alright, so shout out, what are their even names? Sako, and I don't even know her husband's name. He's like a really tall dude. He calls himself a redneck, right? He calls himself a redneck, right? Super cute couple. She's African. Super cute couple. They have a little baby, but they never showed his face ever. It's the cutest thing ever. So he might walk by and you get like a little like cloud. They're so freaking cute. They're so freaking cute. I love them. And yeah, so that's their thing. At the end of their video, he's like, "Have a nice day," and then like they do the thing together. So I love them. I love interracial love. Love is love. Alright guys, I love you. Have a great day. I love all love. Not just interracial. All love. All love is acceptable. All love. Okay? You can love yourself. You can love your kind. It doesn't matter. Love is love. Gotta be clear. I don't want people to think that, oh, you only like interracial. People are sensitive. I'm sensitive. Oh, I have a lot of energy. Maybe we'll do another reading. Should we? Oh, I gotta get to work. Fuck the muggles. Love you. Bye.